I grew up in Southern California. There's no such thing as having a bad day on the beach. So I brought the beach to Phoenix. When you first walk in the restaurant, you'll see my surfboard collection on the walls. You'll see the staff either in tie-dyed shirts or Hawaiian shirts. In the background, you're gonna hear 100% beach, 60s, 70s music. We try to bring the California coastal cuisine here. Not just a vibe of the restaurant, but we try to bring their fresh ingredients that I grew up on. Citrus, fresh vegetables, Southwest Mexican cuisine. We even bring in a little island fare with spam and eggs. Two of our favorite specials we run, and they change during the year, but a caprese omelet, which is an open-faced omelet with melted mozzarella, fresh heirloom tomatoes on it, fresh basil, a little olive oil drizzle. It's just bright, looks good, tastes good. And we serve a Hawaiian pancake too. It's got fresh pineapple on it, toasted coconut, some slivered almonds. It's to die for. After I operated 12 restaurants in California for about 35 years, I moved here in 2011 and got bored real quick. So I found this location on 32nd Street and opened up Original Breakfast House. This is my beach. I don't take vacations, I come to work.
So Steve, why do you love this place?
The staff is just so friendly. Even when they're very packed and there's almost always a line, seems like I get a table very quickly just because they're so efficient there.
Tara, what do you think?
I love how different it is, especially how everyone was wearing tie-dye. The owner was walking around in his Hawaiian shirt, which was nice. The food was excellent.
What did you have for appetizers, Tara?
So for my appetizer, I had the brioche cinnamon roll, and it was covered, smothered in a cream cheese overflowing. So when we divvied up the portions, everyone got a good chunk of their sweetness.
So it wasn't just an accent, it was like, let's have
Yes.
some, you're gonna have some cream cheese dressing here.
You're gonna have
I
a
like
side
that.
of cinnamon roll with your cream cheese, yes.
Not a bad thing. Steve, what'd you start with?
I started also with that. It was awesome. The inside is gooey without being underdone, and it was freshly baked. I think they just put out like a fresh batch a little bit before I ate it, and I asked the waitress for the biggest one because there is a large tray. So she gave me one about the size of my head, and it was good. I had no problem eating it all.
Andrea, what did you have for an entree?
I had the chicken fried chicken.
Chicken fried chicken.
Yes,
All right.
and it did come with the side of French toast, and it had eggs. I believe it had some potatoes with it also. It was very filling.
It sounds like it was a light dish.
Oh, right.
Delicate.
Not at all. No.
But tasty. So tell me about the chicken fried chicken. Tell me, you've had chicken fried steak, I'm sure, and things like that. How did it stack up, and what was the texture like?
It was very crunchy. The gravy on top had a distinct taste. It was with their sausage that they get fresh, and it was amazing. It was a whole different taste.
Tara, you agree?
Yeah,
you had
I
it.
actually had the very same thing that you had.
Nice.
And what I loved is I actually took the waitress's advice and I poured the syrup all over. So I got a bite of the syrup, the French toast, the gravy, the chicken and the egg, and it was wonderful.
That's decadent.
Oh,
so you had
wow.
sweet and sugary.
Yes.
No, sweet and salty. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's like salted caramel.
Right.
Except with chicken.
Right.
sounds good.
And I would say the chicken, I felt like so unique about it was so crispy on the outside, but the middle was just so moist.
And
Well,
juicy.
that's important.
Right.
Yes.
Especially
Yes.
with fried chicken. So it was
Yeah.
excellent.
Yeah.
What did you have for an entree?
I had the chicken tinga, the omelet. It was prepared with marinated chicken of chipotle and adobo, I believe is what it's called, and it was topped with queso fresco cheese, and the ingredients were just amazing. I mean, the cheese and the just the quality of the preparation, the quality of the food, all the ingredients just tasted very fresh. Came with the hash browns, which were also cooked to perfection.
Tell me what cooked to perfection is to you when it comes to
Hash browns?
Yes.
To me, it has a slightly hard crust on the outside, but when you cut it open, it's not dry at all. It has the moist inside, has a strong potato flavor to it. You can tell that it has like a fresh, moist texture on the inside, but the outside still has that kind of slightly, not charred, but not burned either, but like a browner of the outside.
Crispy on the outside, creamy on the inside.
And
I love it.
do you like butter on the inside and a little bit
Of
in
hash
the
browns?
hash browns?
I've never tried that before.
Sometimes
gotta
they
do
put
that.
a little bit of butter just right in between.
I will start doing that.
Well, nothing
Right.
better than butter and potatoes. I'm
That's a good
getting
point.
hungry.
Absolutely.
That's a good point.
I took a colleague with me. We went during our lunch break, actually, which was convenient because they had us in and out within 45 minutes.
Nice.
She actually got churro pancakes. So, of course, I had to try those.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was a special they had that day. And what was really interesting, it was very cinnamony, but then it like finished with a really nice lemon zing. So something unexpected completely, which kind of cut the heaviness since, you know, cinnamon churro, it's a little heavy. But it was
Yeah.
excellent.
So Steve, what would you say about the original Breakfast House?
I would call it quality ingredients, a wonderful breakfast.
Unique and different than your typical diners with excellent local grown food.
California casual and local.
If you would like to try Original Breakfast House, you'll find it at 13623 North 32nd Street, just west of Highway 51 in Phoenix. Reservations are not accepted, and the average tab for breakfast or lunch is $16 without drinks.